What up, boys?
What's up?
Hey.
I'm gonna give McGee a couple minutes, and we'll just get started without him. Oh, here we go. What's up? What's up, big fella? You hear us all?
What's going on? Yeah, I got
got
you.
Work shirt on still. I like I said, I ain't never seen McGee before.
Yeah, man. I just got off work.
Counting that
like
money.
I'm at work right now. I'm in my office, so I appreciate the dedication. But we'll jump into it. Devo trying to get to the movies. But we like for all who don't know, everybody in here, Devopapibayboi, top left corner. Mcghee, our new 49ers owner, bottom right. Everybody knows me, and then Joey, our Tampa user, in the bottom left. And we're gonna kind of do what we did the first time. We're just gonna go over the predictions and the power rankings, see what pick y'all brains a little bit. Let me pull it up here.
Okay.
That's running.
All right, there's a power rankings. So, like I said, we'll deal with the other guys. Anybody leap out to you guys that are too high, too low? Where do you think you are too high or too low?
You already know. You already know. I think a couple people too high already on the list.
Call them out.
You already know Malice is way too high. Way too high.
I do think you should be above Malice for sure.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He does start off hot. You know what I'm saying? Like he starts off pretty good, but once you figure him out, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much downhill from there.
Yeah, you got to figure out Malice. That it really is nothing to figure out. Just figure out that he just letting you beat yourself. So, like I said, I don't think Malice is that good. He just knows that if you play smart, you'll be all right. But yeah, I do agree. Malice
I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about TP as well.
Yeah, he's a cheeseball in a different way. But yeah, he's once you figure him out, he's not much to him.
It's not necessarily something like with you or Eddie or even Term or Chop. Like you gotta play well, and at the same time you gotta pick your spots because it's not one thing that you guys can do. Like there's not just one thing you guys do well. Y'all kind of do. Y'all can adjust your game accordingly.
Yeah, we'll switch it up if you ain't gonna let me do what I want to do.
Yeah.
What about you, Devo?
The only person who I thought was a little too high was Turbo. Just because the team he had, I got a good team too, and I know I'll be I'm at the bottom. But
I mean, last year your team wasn't that good. I mean, the Bengals, they turned out to end up in the Super Bowl, but as a Madden team, they're not really that good.
Nah, like they might be better this year, but Turbo was the only one I thought was a little high.
Oh, way too high.
That was weird too. At first, I did it because I don't know. I like Turbo, and we usually play close. But then when somebody had posted his records, like, yeah, that's way too high for Turbo.
Nah, because I played Turbo. I felt like I played him like every season, damn near, and I'm like,
yeah, Turbo. Yeah, he had a bad year. I don't bad. He's having a bad few years. He's getting old.
J-Ro is actually really low too, though. Like I thought he would be higher.
Yeah, I did too. I think it was because he's got the Seahawks now. Because yeah, he's way better than he's better than Jig. I think J-Ro's better than Malice, for sure. Yeah, he's better than like.
Yeah, as I said, J-Ro could go ahead of Waffle for sure.
Yeah, I think you should. I think honestly, I think J-Ro should be even higher than that. J-Ro's like for like almost. Maybe he did make the playoffs one time. I don't think you know if he ever had a losing record.
Yeah. He was pretty much if he had a bad season, he was 500. Like
I was gonna say, or he barely missed the play. He might have missed the playoffs with a winning record. So yeah, J-Ro, I think a little bit of the Seahawks. Maybe that's going against them, but I think he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I think Kemar could be he's a little high on the list. He could be a lower number. I forget about him.
Yeah.
He's good. He's so quiet in the chat. I always forget about him.
Yeah, KPMR is weird. Like, yeah, we'll have to see what he does. I never seen him play with a really bad team before. He might in different leagues he might have, but I never seen him play with a really bad team. Tampa's really good. It's hard to judge how good people are when they play good with good teams.
Yeah. I played him in another league. If he has a good team, like they don't have to be like Juggernaut, but if they solid, you know what I'm saying, he'll cause problems. But
he's a gamer too. KPMR is good at most games I've seen him play, so he'll figure it out.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. Yeah,
I agree. I think I think KPMR is better than TP too.
All right, my other little gripe though, I really don't think Yankee should have been 32. Yankee pulled off, so I feel like a couple of clutch wins last year. Though.
I don't know. It's hard to pick the worst. The Browns are really good. I mean, Yankee is.
Yeah,
I think he's just disinterested. Is the word. Like he makes bad trades. He doesn't play well. It's just all of this, like the whole package of why I think he's the worst. People got him as the worst user in the league. I don't think
I've just seen him get some
gameplay.
surprise wins last year, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really, like you say, he lose interest. If you really just locked in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see.
Because
Like I said, who do you think's the worst then? Who do you think should be the worst then?
I don't know. Who should be the worst. I can't call. Honestly, I can't call that. But I don't know. I just have a hard time, like, just because I'm in a division with him and I played him, and when he really.
I thought Wayno was a lot better than 30. He got some like solid wins. He beat Blevins a couple times. He beat. It's like it's hard for me to put Wayno that low.
I think it's Wayno.
He just plays like a bot, so everybody doesn't want.
I think he just throw them streaks all the time.
Yeah, people don't like it. So.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see him without DK because I think last year it was just like I just knew he was just gonna chuck it.
I mean, that's every year before they had DK. That's what he was doing. That's just
he was getting it though. That's the cold part. He was getting them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What about I know you and Fozo were talking McGee. He said he beat you 8 out of 9 times. I thought he was a little low.
I wanted to bring that up. I'm glad you actually brought it up. The dude is not really difficult. He runs cheese too, especially on offense.
He runs whatever the meta is. Yeah,
quarterback's got to be mobile, and then every receiver. So he's gonna have a receiver crossing the field, one direction or the other, a deep crosser somewhere.
He called me the first time we played, and after that, I wasn't going.
If you don't have the personnel to stop him, it's gonna be hard because you can't user everybody, and so he's gonna set his team up to where it's a mismatch to where he can run what he needs to run. But once you get the personnel for him, that's why it took me so long to finally beat him, because there was just some games where my DBs just wouldn't stop his receivers. But once I got enough, then I was able to make my stops where I needed to. So, I mean, he's not hard. You just have to have the team to do it.
Yeah.
Who is he this year?
It's gonna be interesting. The NFC, he joined the NFC too. McGee, me, Cash. It's gonna be tough this year. I think 9 out of the top 15 teams are in the NFC.
I was hoping y'all stayed on the other side. That's why.
Give me a little breathing room. That's y'all.
And now the AFC is a little more wide open. If Term doesn't build that super team, it's going to be open and guys get a lot more up to. The NFC is going to be brutal. You're going to realistically have to beat, like, for sure, at least me, Eddie, Chop, and Cass, 2 of us to just win the NFC.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a gauntlet.
And more than likely, probably have to play 3 of us.
Yeah,
and that's going to be a tough road. It's like saying McGee just joined. Fozo, once he gets his team figured out, Nola is really good as well. The NFC is going to be brutal.
I know Dark Impact is really good too, though. Is he still the Rams?
No, he is. Chop is the Rams now. Byron is the Titans. He went to the AFC South with TP.
He's finna be a problem.
Yeah, Malik Willis. Malik Willis is the project quarterback he dreams of every night, and he finally got him.
And then he got King Henry in the backfield. He gonna be a problem.
Byron's gonna be a problem, and that division is gonna be pretty easy for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we all think TP's trash. So, do you guys think anybody will be considerably worse this year? Like, off the top, like I said, I think J-Ro. Until I don't think he's going to have the same success. He's not going to make the playoffs every year. Like I said, NFC got really tough. Like I said, I don't know if that makes him worse. He won't have the same success.
Yeah. Good call.
Jake, I think Jake will take another step. I think Jake, like I said, I know he don't like to call. I think Jake been taking steps back every year. He seems to get worse and worse. I don't know if it's older or less interested. He's losing his hand-eye coordination. I don't know what it is. But we need him all to get out of his slump so he can put Term back in his place.
Yeah, I need somebody to help me out, man.
I'm gonna have to come back to the AFC North just so Term can't be getting all these dev games and winning all these.
Man, he be getting them dev games, man. That's how I'm telling you. He said that's not how he got it. But I'm like, dude, you play at least 4 cakewalk games every season. One of them had to be a development game.
I'm just glad I got that. I'm just glad we didn't let him get that perfect season, man. I'm glad I got that.
Oh yeah, we stopped him one time at least.
Yeah, we would have never heard the last of that shit. For real. That would have been in his bio or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think has anybody. I think Eddie did it once. I'm pretty sure. Eddie did it one time. Eddie did it one, or maybe Maz a long time ago. I'm pretty sure Eddie did it one year. He got a perfect season. And also, all right, before you guys get out of here, we're not gonna keep you too much longer because, like I said, Devo want to go catch a movie. He's going to see Nope and Thor, so he's in for a treat.
Might do a little double header.
All right, I got the records up here. So AFC ones are kind of pushed in, but you can discern them. Anything that leaps out to you, or you think you're gonna be better? Who's gonna be worse? I did these quick. I did them all. He's the Falcons. That's strike. I did these quick. I did try to pick them based off users, but I also try to do it with my heart. I don't want to think too much about it, so I try to want to knock it out. I do. Like I said, Turbo came out 11-6. I don't know if he's gonna be 11-6. We'll see. He talks a big game. Like I said, I'll be buying the shit he be talking. So I don't know. He just fooled me.
I mean, the first season though is kind of hard to predict because
it's weird. Yeah, we don't know who's traded what yet.
And nobody really figured out how to play at that point. You know what I mean? Some people kind of got what they're gonna run, but they don't really. As soon when it comes to like running against people, you know what I'm saying? That's when it comes to adjustments and things like that. So it's difficult. He may steal some games in the beginning. He may not ever win again against users. But, I mean, I can see it happen. It's possible.
I think Strike's gonna go 0-17. I do think that's gonna happen. Looking at it now, like I said, I pick with my heart. I don't think I'd have to look at the schedules again. I don't think Devo will go that bad. I think Yankee will be that bad. I don't think Peckin will be that bad. I don't know. I had it in my head. He might be tanking.
He'll get a couple more games. I think he'll trade veterans. Grody, Texans.
Yeah. Grody.
Grody. He'll get some veterans, and I think he'll win a couple more than 8.
I got him making the playoffs, but I think they have a tough schedule too. But like I said, this is also tough that guys I know for a fact will be making trades. So I don't know what all these teams are going to look like. I know the Texans will be better.
Who's in the AFC East now?
It's Benny, Peckin, App2 Valid, and Wayno. So it's pretty easy.
And you
I feel confident saying none of those guys are going to win a Super Bowl.
You got
or 2 playoff games 1 year.
You got Benny winning 13 games.
I think he's got a really easy division and the team to match. But like I said, it's tough. I would have to look at the schedules. I
don't think he's better than Peckin, to be honest.
I don't think he's better than Peckin either. I think his team is way better than Peckin to start. I think after 1 or 2, I think it'll be Peckin's division to lose every year.
Yeah.
I think to start, Tyreek Hill is just too much, and he's got Waddle.
True.
That's just too much. He also plays. He usually tries to play smart too, but we'll see how. I think year 1 will be Benny's year to make a run. After that, we're all going to catch up.
I can see that.
I'm just trying not to get kicked out. So whatever I got to run.
I was happy to see you got the Blevins took my team and you got the Niners. It was nice. We can end some of these beefs. But Benny don't like that competition in his division anyway. He likes to.
That's not because I was smacking his ass all last year.
He had to send you all the way to the other side of the country.
Man, but you got to
all right then. Let's go. One last thing before I get you guys out of here. Who do you think's gonna play in the Super Bowl? You don't gotta pick a winner, but 2 teams.
Ooh. And you got the Cowboys right now?
Yeah, I have the Cowboys.
And Eddie has the Packers.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I honestly think it depends on how y'all do as far as trading goes. I'm thinking maybe one of y'all will trade somebody that's gonna mess up your roster when you're trying to help it.
I'm definitely gonna mess my roster up. I'm ready.
But I
know Red's going to be chilling season 1. He's going to be making some deals and kind of just chill.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Eddie and Titans. Yeah.
Eddie in the top. Byron and Eddie from Joey.
Yeah, Byron and Eddie.
I'm going to go me because I got confidence in myself. Just like everybody else. No offense. And then probably me against Term first year.
All right. What about you, Devo?
I'm gonna go Eddie, and then I hate to have to make a deal with the devil, but I think Term will do it.
I think so. Yeah,
Term again. I feel confident to say right here, Term's not making the Super Bowl year 1, unless he trades for Mahomes, and I don't see that happening. All right, thanks guys. It was real nice to see some new faces in here. We always have the same old jamokes, but it was nice seeing you, McGee, Joey, you too, Devo. Enjoy the movie.
Hell yeah.
Thank you again, guys.
Yeah, Nope was dope, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go check